Touch it.
Bubbles.
Hello everybody. You guys see the pond behind us, and it's looking a little bit green. That's probably because we have ducks in there. Today's video, we're going to be going over the 20 watt, 320 gallon per hour solar pond fountain and pump. That is a mouthful from PopoSoap.
Careful.
A mouthful. Say a mouthful.
Mouthful.
That's a mouthful. So this product is from PopoSoap. They were kind enough to reach out and give us this product. We're going to do an unboxing and review today. Let's get right into this. Let's open it up and see what the box contains. So right off the bat, I like it. It's packaged super nicely. There's cardboard. It's got some little, I guess this is for the solar panel, so I could stake it into the ground and have it be directional for the sun. There is a plastic tube right here that's going to be for pond features. If I wanted to add a waterfall area, I could just pump it up right to that and go ahead and let that water flow down over the feature. So these are the 4 different types of pump nozzles here, and I'm going to lay all this out and then I'll give you guys a close-up view. I'm dropping stuff because that's how we roll. Well, it looks like one of them is probably like a multi-jet. Then there's an extension tube. This is, I believe, the one that we're going to be going with. This is the one that just like pours over like that little half dome, which I tend to like a lot in pond features. Then this looks like there's an actual little knob here. So I believe that this knob is actually to cut circulation to the pump. Yep, I'm looking up it. So that cuts circulation just like any normal pump flowing up. Alright, so then we have an extender here. That just should fit right into this. We're going to figure that out in a second. Alright, moving on. So we've got 3 different heads, it looks like. An extension, a pieced together part. This is, our solar panel is actually super nice. Look at this. That's a sweet solar panel. I've never seen, I mean, I've seen them up close with my fence charger, but never seen like a nice 20 watt like this. So, are we throwing rocks in the pond?
Yeah.
Let's not, please. So it's got a little plastic on the side just to keep that metal nice, but it feels super quality. And then right here is our pump. Did I forget to mention that we do have a user manual right there? So now our pump comes with a little head that's detachable, a nice long wire. It's got a couple of extra filters in it. I'll toss that to the side. A couple of filters. This has suction cups, so I'm guessing we're able to put it onto the bottom. And I think it's just a plug and play as far as the cord goes with the solar panel. So this cord is actually fairly big. I have no idea how long it is, but that gives you some options as far as where the placement of your solar panel is going to go. It's a super convenient little package that they have here. We're gonna go ahead and see if we could piece this up. I believe that this should unlock right here. Yep, so that pulls forward. There's another filter in that as well. Now, I don't know if that locks anything in or what. I think this just allows higher or lower flow. Ooh. Well, I'm going to say right off the bat that that piece just broke. And it's not like there is an extra piece for this that would go on instead of this. Might need some pliers to get that piece out of there. Couldn't find my good pliers, but we got these. Let's see if we could, there we go, that came out, perfect. But I do not like that top tube snapped. Now also I saw another person reviewing this, and they did have this valve somehow on here. Maybe, no, that's not going to fit like that. There's no way that's going to fit like that. Oh, it does fit this way though. Okay, so it fits like that. There is a cap here. I'm assuming that fits over that. I hope it doesn't blast off and I have to go fishing this thing out. Now let's see, that cracked piece. And I'm going to show you guys up close because I think every product deserves a honest review. So can you see that split right there? Let me see if I can get this thing to focus. So right there, it actually split. And it's like very close. It's actually, I hope you could see this. You see that split up the middle? That's actually going to allow water to come in. Let's see if the other side is going to split like that. And it's not like I pressed it hard. It literally, look at this. You could even see right here. Let that focus. You see how it's starting to stress right there? Maybe if we spit on it. Get a little wet. Nope. It is literally starting just like that. It broke again. Alright, I'm going to reach out to this company. Still going to post this video. But I'll reach out and I'll see if they make good. I'm also going to see if it still works like this. Because if we're testing it, we're going to test it. I'm assuming I could probably fix it with some electrical tape. But right off the bat, I'm actually not actually happy with that. A piece of plastic that is machine made should be molded to fit exactly how it's supposed to. There shouldn't be any second guessing it or any of that nonsense. There's only male, female. There's like nothing else that's supposed to be different about it. No idea what this piece here is for. Maybe change out a portion of a fountain. Maybe it slides up the neck of one of these. This probably slides on the neck, so when you break it, it closes it down. I bet you that's exactly what this is for. So yeah, that slides on this. And we're gonna go ahead and assume that is to pull down where the plastic has split right there. We're going to find out in a second. We're going to go ahead and get this twist tie off of here, see approximately how much length we have. So if we're going, that's 1 arm's length, 2 arms length, almost 3 arms length. And this should just plug straight in to this. Go ahead and reach into my scuzzy pond. Let me get some of the nasty off of that little platform. There's a little platform right here. And I think it should be as simple as plug this sucker in to the solar panel and call it a day. So we're going to plug it in, and we're going to go ahead and twist it because there is a twist on there. And let's see what happens if we get it in the sun. Okay, so I'm assuming that we need full sun for this, because I do not believe that this just clicks right on the back there. I don't believe this filter is a rechargeable battery. I think it's just while there's sun. So the crack is already making the pump malfunction, which is unfortunate. Let me see if maybe I could adjust it and hopefully have this one not break. So we're going to go ahead, I guess, and put this down to the earth. We're going to try and pull this piece off because there's a smaller piece for a smaller depth of water. Let's see, is the shorter piece going to snap as well? I can already tell it is. Look at this. So, if you guys see the diameter of this tube, I did wet it. I'm going to put the pump down and just use this. So trying to get this to actually go on and get over that hump is ridiculous. It literally is machined way too tightly. Let's see if maybe we could deburr it a little bit with our knife. See if that makes a difference. Okay, so it's going on a little bit. I am not going to force this one, just to see. I'm going to deburr this side a little bit too. Thanks, baby. Oh. Touch it? That cool? Yeah. So it really needs to be in like absolutely direct sunlight in order to function properly. If you see, I have the panel right over there, but it's working. It is working. Don't put your head in there. Get back. Come on. It's pumping. It's doing what it's supposed to, even with the cracked rod. First impression is this is very cheap plastic for a product that's between $50 and $100, depending on which pump model you get. I would expect that the plastic is going to be top notch. I'm expecting that. I don't need to modify it or deburr any of this in here. And even with it being deburred, it doesn't seat fully on. And then if you do seat it fully on, it'll just snap. So we're going to see if this product is going to hold up. I'm probably going to get this video out within a week of recording it. I just want to see how this performs over the next couple of days. Not satisfied with how the plastic is made. We're going to be back when there's better light tomorrow. It does not work when there's shadow cast onto the panel, so it needs to have absolute direct sunlight on the solar panel for it to function. But when it's in direct sunlight, it does seem that it has a good pump to it, which is quite nice, minus the faulty plastic tubes, which I'm going to reach out and see if PopoSoap will either send a new one or has something better as far as the piping goes. Or honestly, I might even just go and grab myself some PVC and use that, because I don't think that'll break as quickly. Anyway, I'll see you guys in just a second, and you'll see how it's working in the morning. Okay, so we're back at the pond. So as you could see, these were the original pieces that PopoSoap sent. They don't seat fully down to that collar right there. But that being said, I reached out and they did send me new tubing. They actually sent me an entirely new kit. So I'm going to open this up right here in front of you guys. And we're going to see if we just happen to get a lemon or what is the deal. But let's see. So we're going to be going with the shorter piece. There's the long piece, the short piece, and then this little sleeve, because we're bypassing that valve, because I think the valve is only for the 25 watt and up. But already, look at this, like 2 fingers, it goes on. Now it's still tight towards the bottom, but this is a much better fit immediately. I'm not feeling it stress. Like, nearly as much. It's definitely better. You won't be able to seat this fully. I'm just saying, it's just how the plastic is, but this right here, this is not going to come apart, this piece. So we're gonna switch this around, and if you could see, look at the difference. Here's the new one that they sent, and here's the old one. You see the difference on the collar depth, and this one we had to fight for to get on. So we're gonna go ahead, pull this top piece off. If we can get it off. There we go. Okay, so top piece off. We're gonna put it onto here. That even fits nicer, and we'll see. So you see where this is as far as trying to get it to focus for you guys. You see where that is as far as the depth. We'll see if this one seats down any further. Actually, there is a collar right there. You could hopefully you'll be able to see that. There's a collar, so this piece just goes on to that collar. Well, we're going to go ahead and submerge it into the water again. And unfortunately, we are lacking a little bit of sunlight. Let me see if I could arrange the solar panel a bit better. Our pump is functioning as it should. I'm super satisfied with this product, I will say. The customer service was super fast. There is a little bit of a language barrier, but they understand exactly what I needed. They did ask for a picture to show them the snap piece, and instead of just sending that one piece, they sent an entirely new kit, which is super cool, and all of these pieces fit so much nicer than the original. So I think I just got a mishap of manufacturing. I think the mishap that I got was just a manufacturing defect, because this right here, this almost goes all the way on without any effort, and it doesn't seat fully down, which is something to note, but pulling on this is not going to come off. And then this side as well. This sits nice. It's not giving me the resistance that it was just getting it to fit on. So I guess that I just got a defective piece, and that's to be expected. Machines make mistakes. Or it could have been just where the machine was not calibrated correctly for that day, and it happened to be pumping out defects. And that's all part of machine work, unfortunately. Like, machines do lose calibration from time to time. I get lucky with the things that don't scan in the store, and the lemon defects from the factory sometimes. So, as you can see, we're getting a little bit of a shadow, but this pump has been working phenomenally well. I do recommend, they suggest cleaning out the filter once a week. I'll tell you, if your pond is dirty, I would recommend doing it every 3 to 4 days. That's just something I'm going to put out there. The filter is quite tiny, and it does get debris buildup pretty quickly. But other than that, this pond pump and filter works very well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just let this thing test, and expect a second video from me, probably a month or two time, just to let you guys know how it's holding up, if the pump is burned out at all, if there's a defect in any of the solar panels, because we like to do our reviews honest here. And yeah, as you can see, it stopped working right now with the shadow, but it's the end of the day. I just figured I got this part in, figured get out here it comes back. It was just a cloud, but I figure I got this part in, might as well come back and finish up the video. We're gonna get this posted today. Today is July 15th, I believe. We will have an Amazon affiliate link down below where you could purchase this product. If you guys choose to use it, it doesn't cost you any more money, but it does give us a little bit of a commission if you choose to purchase with that link. Make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you're new here, subscribe. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of videos. We have so many companies reaching out to us for reviews and just looking for us to use their products. And we always give honest reviews here. We let you know what we think. The plastic that we got originally was a little bit cheap, but they made good. They sent us new plastics. The plastic is much better quality, at least as far as the fit goes. We're going to see how it lasts. So expect another video in a couple months. And that'll do it for today, guys. So wherever you are, make sure you guys have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.